The Gist with Issa and Grace. Thank you guys for tuning into Afro Vibes Radio. My name is Issa.
And I am Grace.
Hey, so we have today 3 guest hosts with us. So there's 2 models, and then they're under Brown Sisters. And so Daniel, or Oreo, I know you go by that. Oreo. Okay, so tell us a little bit about, Brown Sisters and, what you guys are doing and the models here before we get started.
Okay, sure. So, Brown Sisters was founded around 2018.
Okay.
Just a little
Fairly
PSA.
new.
Yeah, it's pretty new. Okay.
February is like our anniversary, so we will be turning up around that time.
Hey, turn up.
But yeah, so I founded this group before the name Brown Sisters. It was called Midtown Modeling. I wanted something diverse because I know Houston was a diverse city, but then again I realized like maybe I should do something just with, our people. So I came up with Brown Sisters and I kind of just ran with it.
So it's a modeling agency?
It's a model. Well, I would call it a modeling group because I'm not there with the agency yet. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do at Brown Sisters?
So pretty much, we pretty much model in different types of like fashion, swimwear, lingerie, nude shade. That's the one of like the biggest
I know.
right now.
That's French.
But yeah, really anything pertaining to like what ladies love to do, that's what we try to do best for them.
Awesome. So you models are part of Brown Sisters. I know he's here, but tell us, how's
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about your experience at Brown Sisters.
Well, hello, my name is Bianca, and
Hey, Bianca.
It's like a group.
honestly, the experience has been amazing.
You don't sound like it's been amazing.
It really,
She's one of those like, it's been amazing. Like, I loved it. Like, I won $1 million.
No big deal. We here. We repping.
I met Drake. He tried to marry me.
honestly, but
Bianca, tell us. Go ahead.
but no, it really has been amazing. Oreo really does try to, if you've seen any of his photography, he really does try to captions the essence of, what it is to be African American. And really, if you look at, the filter in his photos, it really does bring out the melanin in African Americans. And it really has been fun. Every shoot we do has been, us pushing the limits and going past what is expected from us. So it really has been a really interesting and fun experience.
Beautiful.
I'm Millicent. I'm his event director, also one of his photographers. So I plan out the events and stuff like that. When there's any new models that come in, they usually contact me first.
We usually hit you up.
They contact me, and I give them the information on everything and how we do things. Like he was saying, we pretty much, it's fashion.
Right. Yeah.
We encourage the girls to be themselves. We don't judge.
Right. You guys do all body types?
Yes, we do. So we were basically doing a lot of casting calls to get different,
people.
shades.
But that's crazy because it's only been you started this 2018.
Right.
So how has it grown since then?
Well, I would say summer really kind of like set the tone.
Right.
Then like from last summer, it was. I mean, I'm very impressed.
Right.
No, because it's a hot girl summer. That's why. She was making stallion.
I wanted to say that, but
oh, y'all want diversity?
Right.
Okay.
But yeah,
Get
so,
diversity and take your man.
Oh my grace.
that definitely set the tone, and really like I'm very impressed right now because when they're casting calls, a lot of people are wanting to come out tonight as well. We do have a casting call tonight. I forgot to let you know.
I wanted to add too that I was also impressed because I just came in as a model. I'm not gonna lie, I do. When I came in, I was like very shy and to myself, but I'm not gonna lie, Oreo really helped me like come out of my shell, being in a group.
Exactly, that's a big thing. Is that especially because we were models, and I've been modeling since.
Well, I mean, I'm modeling, but I don't know. Hey, no
Yeah, it's okay. Last episode we said we were sisters, but I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
But no, so I've been modeling since I was like 10, and so I understand coming in you know, with low self-esteem or thinking you have high self-esteem, but you really don't.
Right.
And, you know, wanting to be validated and all those kinds of things. So I think it's really incredible that you're giving, you know, girls self-esteem, you're boosting them up, you're getting them into like a platform that they feel comfortable in and they are able to exercise the modeling ability that they have. So, you know, especially as Black women going into that, we're always feeling like put down, taken down, and coming into something that, you know, hey, I think I'm good enough to be a model. I feel like I can represent, you know, whatever clothing or whatever jewelry that, you know, is being sold. I think that my body can do that. And so you having that platform and saying that platform, and now, you know, you came in as a model and now you're really invested.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's great, and I think that's what really this is all about.
Definitely.
Right. So, okay, so we wanted to kind of get into your topic.
Oh, yes.
Yes, let's talk about
beautiful model.
yes,
Wearing
the
the
model,
universe.
the model of the time right now.
And a lot of people, just to give a background, a lot of
Yes.
people thought that she should like wear a wig because she has
Yes.
short 4C hair.
Yeah, I was reading the article. So, Zozibini Tunzi.
Zozibini.
Yes, I don't want to get her name wrong, but she is
name.
a beautiful name,
Very
very
South
unique.
African name.
Yeah,
like,
she's South
African
African.
names are like so cute. They're like Tutsi. Wutsi,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's not
Grace
offensive.
Tutsi, oh my God! Wow.
See, that's why I'm happy. My name is just Isabel Abraham. Like,
Oh yeah.
super
What's in the middle?
I don't have a middle name.
Whoa.
My parents are
She's
good.
different.
My parents are good. No one even thinks I'm Nigerian. But yeah, like I was reading this article on Allure. Jeez, I can't even speak. But yeah, basically they were saying that despite like advisors telling her to wear a wig before contesting, she basically obviously said no, that she's gonna sport her like, I guess Afro textured hair that she has. And it's just so sad that even in this day and age, you know, in the last couple of years, even though we're trying to be more inclusive and we're trying to show, you know, that all hair textures are fine and that, you know, whatever you look like naturally is okay, she's being told, you know, in a beauty pageant focused on internationalism and making yourself as unique as possible from
That
your
your
heritage
hair is
and
not
your
good
roots,
enough
that
to
you have to now
wear.
wear a fake wig on top. Like she won, so hey, whoever
No,
told that
absolutely.
should be fired.
That's where that confidence comes in.
Yeah.
Like, it's very much a process because, you know, being a woman of color, like your confidence 100% has to be internal.
Right.
Like it's not something that's gonna be validated every single day.
Right.
It's actually something that in fact will be like downput. Like people will say you're too curvy or your hair is too kinky or
Right.
what are we gonna do with your hair? Your hair's not good enough.
That's
Even
why I
like,
love
true.
your hair,
It
Grace.
is
You
really
rep
pretty.
all the time. I love. Don't go back to braids.
I'm
Because I'll
actually
cut
gonna
it
get
off.
a straight
No.
32-inch wig.
Uh,
For what? Because I want to do the Naomi Campbell walk. Welcome to the moon like the
Oh my god. That is too much. No, but I agree with you. I think also now with the age of social media and just like information being so readily available, women and girls are getting that validation or that encouragement to be who they are. But then there's on the other side of the coin, there's also social media, so that they see and they get like this emphasis on a certain type of body type as well. So then that can also, you know, feed into lack of self-esteem, lack of self-respect, eating disorders. You know, my whole spiel about mental illness and mental health is mental wellness is a big one, and you know it can kind of go down south really far. So I guess from your perspective, you know, you working with all these girls, what is something that you encounter? How do you combat, you know, a girl coming into your company and saying, hey, you know, I think I'm good, but you know, I don't have this kind of body type. I still want to be, you know, I still want to model. What can I do? How do you address that?
So pretty much, first thing I do is I welcome you, you know, because I feel like so many. Well, I won't say so many, but I have heard a couple times when because I had a couple people join, and it was like, well, you know, the agency that I was a part of before did not let me. They pretty much did not feel comfortable, you know. So one thing that I do, I always she said, I always love for my models to feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Number one, what I would do is definitely, like I said, hey, you're fine. We got this. We're gonna work on this.
You meet them where they're at.
Right.
Definitely. So, you know, it's really, you know, every model that I have so far, it was a couple who kind of was like in the, you know, shy, you know, place. They didn't feel confident or whatnot. So, you know, I mean, now they're doing perfect. So,
That's awesome.
It's really
Oreo, look at you. Look at you.
Oreo
working
and
my
milk.
magic.
Right.
He's also have had other women come in that is more familiar with modeling like you are, and come in and show us, you know, because there are girls that want to model that just really don't know.
Right.
And like me, I didn't know. You know, I still have I still kind of struggle with like posing and things like that, and he had someone come in and help me, you know, give me some ideas and stuff like that. So we do try to help, you know, give them that comfort. As far as you know, different sizes, if any girl is uncomfortable with their size, we welcome like anybody.
Oh, that's
like
awesome.
you know, and so we have like different workout sessions and stuff
routines and
that
stuff.
we do to help, you know.
Okay, she
Oh, that's
said,
awesome.
I'll be up
Yeah.
in
Right.
the
We
gym, working
have
on my
Yeah.
fitness.
right. We have not heard from you as the main model. So when we come back, we are going to be asking you questions about it and just seeing your experience. Okay. So you guys check
And
us
she's gonna
out.
do a model walk.
Hey,
I want to see a model walk.
let's see.
Tell me all about my heels.
Girl, you have to
I'll
bring
still
your
do it.
heels
I'll still do it in my
every
t-shirt.
time. Okay, that sounds
What I'm talking
good.
about.
We'll be right back, guys. This is the Gist. This is the Gist. This
Yeah.
is the Gist with Issa and Grace. We'll be right back.
What's up, y'all? We are back. This is Afro Vibes Radio. We are on the Gist with Issa and Grace.
Yes,
have
we
these
are.
wonderful
We have Brown
guests.
Sisters here.
Yes.
We are interviewing them. They are great, great, great. I cannot believe. Well, we actually want to talk about you first, and then I'm going to get back to you.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do the model walk, but tell us a little bit about your experience as a model with Brown Sisters.
Well, I know.
You can let it all go.
Right,
Don't
don't
Oreo
even-
Here.
yeah, forget
Don't
about
even
him.
look at Oreo. We got chocolate chip today. I'm messing with you.
Well, I remember when I first came across his page on Instagram before I had even met Oreo. I wanted to clarify that they are being very honest. They do welcome all sizes and shades because that's something that stood out to me on their page. I was seeing dark skins, brown skins, light skins, and for me, I used to struggle with my skin color growing up. I used to struggle with being, you know, classified as dark because, you know, a lot of times
That's
nowadays
not cool.
accepted.
That's not
Yeah.
cool, yeah.
it's not. So that really was what made me want to work
That
with him.
drew you in.
And I remember someone I was working with before Oreo, you know, they told me I was too small. You know, I am only 5'3",
I've never, oh, okay. Height.
and
Okay.
not even, no, my body wise too. They told me I was too petite.
I've
And
never heard that.
absolutely, and I was very offended. And you know, he was telling me, you know, I really don't have clothes for you to wear and all this other stuff.
That's
And
their
What?
fault.
Yeah, why don't they have clothes for you?
because he was just,
You're one of the people that could be buying their clothes.
absolutely. So he was just like, I don't have clothes for you to model. So when I met Oreo, Oreo was like, you know, telling me that I could be comfortable, that that's not an issue, we'll work with that. So
Right.
that honestly is the truth. So that's what's made my modeling experience so much more than what it was at first because
Right.
I was getting put down for my size
Right.
and I was already, you know, now I'm confident in my skin color, but that's
Right.
something I just got over like a year or two ago.
So how long have you been with Oreo's company?
I want to say it's been about like 4 or 5 months
Okay.
now. Yeah.
That's some time.
So yeah, absolutely.
So have you been placed on? Have you been doing the trainings, or have you also been doing jobs as well?
I've been doing jobs,
Okay.
mainly jobs, just because I've already had my training.
Okay.
But yeah, anytime he calls me in, it's always, you know, just focusing on me. And you know, like I said, he really does focus on bringing out the skin color in all his photos, which also makes me so much more comfortable in my skin because he makes them look so pretty. It makes our
Yeah.
skin color look
Because
so nice.
we are, but the thing is, people haven't been trained. So with anything you want to progress in, there has to be like that experience, that practice, that failure,
Absolutely.
that growth. And so people haven't had that time with darker skinned women.
Absolutely.
And so now we're learning like this is how we look good, these are how we pose, like with anything, like even a business, like this is who we should work with, this is who we should not work with, this is where we should like invest, this is where we shouldn't invest. And so I think it's been a long time coming, of course, but a lot of that growth is happening now.
Absolutely.
Like you can see like how in Moonlight everyone has taking that
Yes.
theme and say
Yeah.
me with a darker theme, and the beautiful blue light, the beautiful purple light, because they know it's beautiful and it's a
Right.
power that we have.
Yes.
And so that's where you see the niche. Like
Right.
that's where you see girls like you that people usually say, oh, you don't fit into my clothes.
Yeah.
It's your clothes is the problem, not me.
Right.
Are you idiots?
Right, and that's a
That's
big
good
thing, and
growth,
I
too.
love how you brought up the fact that you struggled with your skin color.
Absolutely, all my life.
Yeah, and because even for me, and a lot of people struggle with their skin tone being lighter skin or darker skin, but predominantly darker skin because the societal standards are more in favor of lighter
Light
skinned
skin,
women or people in general, and having light skinned kids, and it's just this whole fetishizing of kids and just relationships and couples and
It's a
stuff.
whole nother
It's a whole
subject.
other thing, but I think when you're looking at yourself, when you're looking at your self-image and your your self-value or self-worth, I think it's really important that we say, okay, you know what? If you're darker skinned, that's just as valuable as if you're lighter skinned. There's no difference besides the difference of the skin tone, and there's no value difference with that. And so I think that that's really a big point, and that's something that should empower you as a model and as a person, because a lot of people feel that way.
different.
And she different. And even I've met people who have issues, being too light and, or mixed race as well, one side of the family versus the other side. So everyone has the different kinds of, struggles. And I think, now we're really trying to make this push to, hey, it doesn't matter what you look like, your skin tone, your body type, your size, whatever it is, we're going to be here for you because that's how you naturally are. Your thicker thighs, your bigger butt, your smaller waistline, your broad shoulders, your muscular tone, whatever it is. That's how God made you. Let's work with it. Let's empower you to be the best person you can be. So
I actually
kudos to you.
struggled, too.
Thank you, I really appreciate
I struggled because people told me I was shaped like a dump truck.
What?
And so, because I have broad shoulders and my
Oh.
chest, I'm still going through puberty now. I'm 23 years old,
Yeah.
24, and it's just not growing. I've been fertilizing them, but they haven't been growing. And I have a big butt, but not really. And so they don't know what to do with me.
Yeah, and that's their problem. A dump truck? I mean,
Somebody said, they said
Not a-
Chevrolet, somebody said
Is this in
it's
school?
Cheeto Puff. Yes.
What?
I don't know where it comes from.
Man,
I get
these
the
people
weirdest-
are stupid.
They're
Stupid
dumb.
people.
Okay.
And that's the thing. The people that are making these standards are stupid people with who are narrow-minded, who don't have any kind of understanding of international
And they be insecure
standards. And
themselves.
most bullies are insecure, and they're struggling with their own internal battle themselves. So I don't know who told you that, but you look great,
It
Grace.
was actually my dad.
Oh,
Joking,
really?
I'm joking.
Oh my God!
Say
I was like, that is another.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh my God! And your dad's a pastor, so you should be talking my dad.
no. My father
Today's
has
Sunday. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, it's great. This is why I love what we do, because we are really trying to bring people like you guys to the forefront, especially Houston and around the world, because we need to see this. We need to see that you're 19 years old doing this.
Wait, what?
He's 19.
Is that allowed? Is that legal? Yeah, diapers?
He's 19 years old. So tell me, when was the first thought that you're like, you know what? I'm this age, I'm gonna start Brown Girls, or I'm gonna start an organization focused on models.
I mean, well, I started when I was 18, so
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
started when you were 18. So, when was
So,
the first thought about it?
I would say it was kind of hard because I ain't gonna lie, I have an issue with shyness too. So it's how am I going to manage a whole modeling group with me being shy? But I had to, I just, had a goal, so I ran with it. Yeah, that's pretty much how that happened,
What age?
18.
Really? So you thought about it at 18, and you just thought about it, then you took it to action, and you pushed through.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm that type of person. If
That's
I have
awesome.
if my mindset is on something, I'm gonna do it.
So by the time you're, let's just say, 21, drinking age. What is
Yeah,
what
it's
is what
gonna
is
be
your
crazy.
goal? What is your goal?
That pump, that fur, that champagne. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that would be 3 years of your company. What is the 3-year goal? What's the 3-year mark that you're like, you know what, Brown Girls, when I'm 21, we're gonna be at this point.
I definitely want to make this wide, United States first,
Okay.
Then we're gonna head to London, Nigeria, but right now,
Yes, Nigeria is
just
the one.
U.S.
Come on.
Really, I just want a lot of opportunities. You know, I'm that type of person. You know, I'm gonna create an opportunity to bring more
That's
opportunities.
awesome.
You know? So yeah, I mean.
Are you gonna focus on? Are you focus on females only? Are you gonna also look into male?
Well, actually, this casting call coming up, we're doing Brown Brothers. So,
Okay.
Okay,
this
good.
is-
Because I saw sisters.
We
I was like,
actually do have one male that models with us. He's pretty cool,
Yeah.
and he takes some. I mean, he be helping taking some dope photos,
Okay.
but we trying to get the guys to come in
Come
too.
through,
So
yeah.
yeah, they
So-
more than welcome.
Right. So tell us
Yeah.
about this. It's today. You have a costume call.
Yes.
So you want to tell us about that?
calling all models.
Well, yep,
Oh,
calling all
snap.
models,
Yeah.
calling all models. Don't matter,
Yeah.
you know, come as you are. Like I
Right.
said, we work with everybody.
Okay.
We're really family oriented and stuff like that. We don't just do like photos and stuff together. We see each other outside of that. Like
Okay,
we do
like community.
yeah,
A
we do
family.
like girls night out and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's actually really different. You know,
Yeah.
from the whole modeling group, modeling agency.
Because
I
we're
don't
trying
really
to
know
get
that.
to know
Yeah.
our models, you know, and
That's
make them
smart.
feel comfortable.
Yes,
with,
that's
you
super
know,
smart.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
even
that's
helps like
awesome.
posing too, because if you're posing with someone you don't know, you're like, can I live
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause
here?
for me as a
Got you reporting
person,
me to
I
the
was like
police?
that, you know. I was just like, well, I don't really, you know,
Yeah.
too much know nothing about these people, you know.
Right.
I'm not from Houston.
Where you
so, my mom, she stays in Beaumont.
Okay.
But we're from Louisiana.
Oh, nice.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
Right, I saw them there. I'm gonna hit you
we
up
came-
for some details.
I came here, you know, and I was like, well, I need to get out. I need to do something. I've also did photography, like back in my high school and stuff like that. So, you know, I saw the opportunity and I was like, well, you know, I want to try to get out of my shell, and he's really helped done that, and that's what we're trying to do, you know, with our models and
Right.
things like that. So back to the casting call.
Right.
We do have 2 mandatory monthly meetings.
Okay.
You know,
For all
we
the
just
Okay.
we basically just go over everything in the casting call.
Okay.
We tell them about our, you know, our mission, our goals, the requirements. You know, we're not too.
Okay, so that's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
happy that you guys are doing the costume cool. You guys are bringing awareness and confidence to Black women and soon to be Black males as well.
Definitely.
You started this, you know, 18 years old last year. It's grown so much, and you're 19 now, and it's gonna grow. And you know, you have like this worldwide goal. You have men as well included. So it's gonna be amazing. So
hot.
it's going to be fire. That's awesome. So thank you guys for coming out and talking to us today. We had really good topics. This is what we do, and this is why, you know, we like to have these kinds of, you guys kind of, you know, coming onto our show to have these kinds of topics. This is what it's all about. So thank you guys for tuning in. This has been the gist. Saying the
Lisa and Grace,
Well,
very
thank you for
quickly,
having
y'all
us.
us your social media.
Okay.
Yes, tell us.
Oh, sure. So you can follow me personally at Oreo Studio H-Town. And I guess I'll speak with the Brown Sisters too. Follow the Brown Sisters at Brown Sisters H-Town as well.
Oh, it's nice and simple. Okay.
Nice and simple.
And then yours?
Well, okay, I don't have a photography page set up, but my Instagram it's Millie with 2 eyes.
Okay. Okay. And model over here?
My Instagram is Sade_Rose, pronounced Sade, but it is spelled SADE_Rose with 3 E's.
Okay, awesome. And then as you guys know, mine is a Life of Issa, so Life of YSA.
I'm Grace. Once again, I'm Grace. I'm so glad you guys came. Y'all are so empowering.
this has been great. This has been really fun.
Yes.
We look to see you on our show in the future and seeing more success, more progress.
And
just-
modeling, girl, with
yeah,
your heels at.
Yeah, we're gonna bring heels. We're gonna have a model walk.
Fashion
Oh,
show.
thank you guys. This has been awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
guys
you.
for having us. We really appreciate that.
We do.
Of course. Well, thank you guys. We will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.